Good morning, y'all. So we're going to start out with a nice Mediterranean breakfast. Start our day with a nice hot cup of coffee, and we're going outside again because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with some ideas and explain some ideas with some free mulch. And I'm going to see about sharing some information for all of you as well. Okay, y'all, so this is actually a very simple breakfast. I went and roasted some sweet potatoes, so I'm just going to add my sweet potato in here. Kind of caramelize the bottom just slightly, a little bit here, and it's just me on this, so just going to do just a little bit of this. Now I'm going to fluff up the inside of it, so once this gets heated, we'll fluff this up and we'll be right back. Alright, y'all, sorry about this jiggly wiggly thing until I get a better tripod. This one here is weird, but it's what I had at the last minute. So now I'm just going to fry up my egg, a little bit of salt and pepper. Got my salt and pepper. Here we go. A little bit of salt, some pepper. And I'm using olive oil for this, y'all. Now I'm going to take my little sweet potato here. We're going to mix this up just a little bit, and that is warm. Okay, now we're going to get some za'atar seasoning, because everything tastes good with za'atar. Like I said, I normally don't eat breakfast, but when I work hard like this, yeah, I like to have something to eat, so I don't, lately my blood pressure's been low, so I try to, hubby gets me to eat something, so. Alright, now we're going to lay this on top. Yeah, it didn't work out great, but you know what, I'm not into perfection today. Turn this off. I'm going to sprinkle some za'atar on the top of this. It's just that simple, y'all. It's nothing major or nothing like that. So we're going to sprinkle some za'atar. I'm going to throw in some feta cheese. Hang on, get the bigger one out. There we go. It's something small, I know. If I get hungry, I can make another one later. Okay, there's that. Now we're gonna take on sprinkle some goat cheese feta on top. Now I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some cilantro to go on top of that. Let's go ahead and get some of this. Just a sprinkle on the top of that. And that's my breakfast right there. Just that simple. And I could take the rest of these roasted potatoes over here, and I can actually refrigerate them and use them for breakfasts, or like I'm going to do. I didn't do my salmon last night. I just did actually soup and a sandwich. So I'll probably have salmon and maybe some loaded sweet potato on the side and a side salad. So, all right, y'all, let's eat our breakfast, and look how beautiful that is. Y'all, that's a good breakfast. So we're going to have this, drink our coffee, say our prayers, and then we're going to go outside and we're going to work. Okay, y'all, so we got the chores done, and now we have another project that I'm fixing to do. I still have 3 more raised beds to do, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. But I also want to inform you about something that might be in your area. It's worth checking into. Some places call it chip drop, and what it is arborists or tree services come out, and most of the time they take the trees that they mulch up and take it to the city dump. But you can be put on a list called a chip drop. Now, the one problem that could be with that is you will get a lot. And I mean, you will get a lot, like an entire truckload lot. Another thing is, some people don't like the fact is, now I would never put these in my raised beds. I'm going to tell you right now. There are some trees like black walnut or whatever that vegetables do not like. So I would not put this in my raised beds. However, I can use it for decorating. I can use it for the purpose I'm going to show you now. I can even use it for the purpose of my chickens, actually, and give them a nice bedding. So we're going to show you our drop. And this was massive. So if you don't mind a whole lot of wood chips or shavings, then this is perfect for you. We decided they were cleaning up all the trees in our area, so we decided to ask the guys, well, what are you going to do with this? Free of charge, mind you, we got all of this wood. So let's go to our next project and show you what I'm going to do. Okay, in between these raised beds in here, as you can see, we have these spaces in here. Now really nothing grows in there. However, the problem that I have is when it rains really, really good, like the flooding rains we've been getting, this gets so wet you can't walk on it. So I am actually going to fix this in between every raised bed, because even as it drains through the beds, it drains in these walkways, and it gets so bad you can't even walk in here. So we're going to fix that, and I'm going to show you how. Thought I'd give you a little action of the honeybees. They're out here working with me as well. And oh, there's a bumblebee in there. So what we did is actually go ahead and show you this. I don't want to get too close because I just realized I'm wearing a black shirt, y'all, and I'm fixing to go change this. But inside of here is shaved apples, and they've pretty much sucked all the nectar out of those apples. But it gives them something better than sugar water. And these honeybees are absolutely loving this. They're everywheres, y'all. They're everywheres. Okay, y'all. So I had to go change my shirt. But you see this pile right here? Y'all, this is our mulch. And honestly, this is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's getting fungus and all that in here. Now, I do need to get in here, and we need to start opening this up a little bit because it is still hot in there, honestly. And it's been about a week, but it is composting. So this is going to be good basically for our environment around our trees to hold moisture into them. Hopefully it'll start improving. But that is actually mulching. So I am going to even take some of this and I'm going to add it to my compost to break this down. So we're going to be working with this today, and we're going to put it in between the raised beds so I have a place to walk. So let's get started. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to continue to work through the rest of these raised beds in between their aisles. I love it. I stepped on this. This is amazing. I'm not going to step in mud. Now, it may hold the water in here, but I won't be affected by stepping in here with mounds of water and mud anymore. This area always stayed so wet. So I just fixed this area even before these beds were here. This stayed super wet. A lot of this property does. So we're going to fix that with the rest of this ways and try to fix this up nicer around here. Some of these are large sticks. I just pull them out for free, y'all. I'm really not going to complain because it does what I need it to do. I needed this place dried up some. This will work really nice inside of my chicken coops, help clean that area up. So, not going to complain about a few sticks I can pull out. For free, what can we ask for, right? We're definitely not going to be picky here. But I will tell you, this is an absolute workout, and it's one I actually need. So I've been waiting for this for quite some time, honestly. You know, even when I'm heartbroken, this place has a way of bringing peace to my heart. If you just listen to some of the sounds that come from it, it's amazing. Listening to these wild birds, my roosters, and my chickens. This is peace, y'all. This is peace. And no, it is hard work. Why would I give up this peace? My heart's been broken lately, and this here has been a blessing to work out here. I don't make friends very easy, and when I do, sometimes it just plain hurts, I guess. So I come out here and I work. I just got bombarded in the head by a bee. Oh, and my girls are singing the song of the eggs. Beautiful sound. I'm almost done with these beds here, and then I'll have to take these 3 and start working with them as well. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to show you another project that we're working on here soon as I get the savings put up for it. I got to thinking, this area right here stays shaded a lot because frankly we got all these trees, and I'll show them to you. However, my girls definitely could use some more sunlight. So I came up with this. I don't know if it's a bright idea or not, but it's an idea nonetheless to help them get some sunlight, because they have inside that coop, which stays pretty much dark no matter what I do. And again, it has to do with all these trees. But on the outside of their run, they can actually get some sunlight through here. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. Alright, yeah, I flipped that right with you, so I should have paused that. So up here at the top, I'm going to be looking to ripping all of this out, and I am going to be replacing this with a poly see-through panels. This way it will allow the sun to come in and make it healthier on our chickens as well. So we're going to allow that sunlight what we can through all these trees, and I'll show that to you. To let these poor babies feel more, I don't know, in the sun, outdoors. They love laying in it, and so I want to be able to give them as much natural as I possibly can. So all this is going to be ripped out. The coop back here is going to be redone. We may even turn this into a building and make a floor where we can come in here and shovel out the shavings and all that. Make this a whole lot nicer area and more comfortable for me and them. So right now you can't see much of this. It doesn't look so bad how sunlight can get through here. But when all these leaves come in, y'all, this is extremely dense. So it makes it hard on getting any sunlight in this area. To be honest, it stays, as you can see, it's pretty shaded here all the time. So I'm gonna open this up for these poor babies. That way they can have some more naturalness about life. Mr. James is out here checking out all his bees right now. He's been having a field day with them because first we found that some of our perennial flowers we planted actually did come up. So he's fixing that for them, and we're checking out the honeybees. That surprisingly, y'all, this is an amazing surprise. These hives, we have 3, they lasted through the bitter cold. Now right now y'all see us in t-shirts or whatever, but they're saying this is a fake spring for us. And it's possible. Then again, it might not be. I don't know. But I know it got cold. Cold enough to really do some damage on bees. We did lose quite a bit. But in losing them, we still gained an awful lot. These hives are strong, and we are blessed to have them. So he's just out here checking that out. Alright, y'all. So right now, I'm going to take what's left of my black cow and finish off 3 beds. If I get to a point I sound like I'm out of breath, y'all, I gotta take my winter teddy bear fluff and get back to work. I can feel it. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get another bag of this for sure. Sorry about the boys, y'all. I heard the girls singing to me earlier, so let's go see what they did. Don't hate. It's the life I chose, y'all. And this is why I do what I do. I love what I do. It's healthier. I know what's in everything that I'm doing. So, yep, my girls are singing. Gotta tell y'all a funny story while I go ahead and still work on the rest of this. Is at one time in my life, you would have never caught me doing any of this. I would not own a chicken, let alone step inside of a chicken coop. I would not be working in these beds. This, y'all, this was my life right here. I adored being on this. I adored dressing up. A lot of it was to hide what was going on behind closed doors in my life. And so it was a way I could pretend to be something I wasn't. Nature was just not in my, it wasn't even in my cards at that time. And something changed. This became serenity, peace. This has become an annoyance to me these days. And as much as I love meeting new people, it had been a while before I can even trust or even get close to friends, because they never stayed. And honestly, it's still the same way. I don't know if it's me, if it has something to do with my lifestyle, I don't know. But back when I was dressing really nice and pretending to be somebody that I wasn't, staying on my phone. I had friends in low places, but I drank with them. I did stupid stuff with them. And of course I was going to have these type of friends. But when I changed my life around, found nature, found something better than a drink in my hand and a fake lifestyle, yeah, it was hard to have friends, especially ones I could trust. Recently, my heart got broken because there is somebody I had met that I really valued as my friend, and I feel as if I lost that friend. And so my heart became broken. Miss Patricia, I want to say thank you, because you have a way of taking somebody with a broken heart and making them smile. You don't ask for anything. You know how I'm feeling right now, and yet you'll still just wait patiently just to be a friend. She does some amazing things every morning. And my cup of coffee, she will send me a good morning, and it just makes me smile, y'all. God sends people in our lives for a reason, and my lifestyle, I chose this because I didn't want to live a fake life anymore. This is really who I am. I really love hearing my roosters, even though they can be annoying. I love hearing my hens cackle. I love hearing those wild birds. And yes, occasionally I love hearing my dogs bark. I love being out here. When I spray that hose, I hear that nature of water, or see the effects of plants, which you don't see now, but I see them in my future. So when I see all of this, it reminds me that everything's going to be okay. It really is. It's just going to be okay. I am literally watching one of my roosters right now. I don't know. I'd change it and let you see this. But you seen his feeder this morning. Well, evidently he doesn't want to go on the outside edge of his feeder. He wants to put his whole head inside this thing. Lord have mercy. I run a crazy house. But this is what I love, y'all. And this is what put a smile back on my face. Because the low lifestyle I once had, I wasn't happy. I was depressed all the time. I was trying to keep up with the Joneses, and I don't have to anymore. Maybe my lifestyle isn't perfect, and it isn't glamorous, and it isn't the Hiltons. It's taking me one day at a time, 1 year at a time, 1 month at a time to get it the way I want it to look. And one day, this place will be absolutely beautiful. But it's taking time, especially with the prices of materials these days. But it's taken time, and you know what? I'm enjoying the ride while I can. If anything else, I will be known for making the best out of things, surviving hard times, and enjoying life. I want to spread milestones, if that makes any sense, of joy, peace, love, and laughter. It's something I have never done before, and that changed in 2020. So yeah, let's get back to work. I'm gabbing too much. Phew. Okay, y'all. They're all amended. That was nice of Mr. James coming out and helping me. He's trying. He's getting over the flu, so like me, he's trying to get out in the sun because he knows just as much as I do that sun is like an energy that just, it starts to make you feel better. The best natural medicine you can actually do. So we're both in here. Lord, y'all, told you I'm getting out of breath. This teddy bear fluff has got to go. So yeah, I sat too long for the winter. It's time to work. And that's what helps me stay fit. I didn't need to get this way, but I did. So, and I got the honeybees. They're out here trying to help me amend the soil too. So they're having a ball with me. As long as we have a working relationship, I'm good to go. So the next step, y'all, since all the beds are amended, I have these 3 to water. Some of them I'm going to go ahead and start seeds in. Others I'm just going to let them sit and wait for our new plants. So I need to work on the herb bed and the salad bed next. Alright, y'all, so the rest of our amending, basically what we have to do is just go ahead and start cleaning out these beds as well. They're going to have to be topped. Right now I've not pulled them because I'm noticing honeybees are actually gathering pollen off of what's called hen bits. And let's see if I can show you one right here. These are what's called hen bits, and they are loading themselves with all of this pollen and taking it back to the hive. So I've not actually pulled them yet because I want them to gather as much as they can gather. So I don't know, I may wait a while they're sitting here gathering all of their nectar and pollen back to the boxes. I try to let the bees be able to reside with me because it shows that we're friends and they will benefit me in the end when it comes to all of our plants. So I try working with them too, and I think I'm just going to wait a bit before I pull all the weeds out of here. And for now, y'all, that's going to be pretty much what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and water these beds in and get ready to let some of these settle. The others I'm probably going to go ahead and start some seeds in. So we're getting it going, and I will take you in the progress as we move forward on what we're going to do and how we're going to make improvements on this homestead to benefit us even greater than we've been. Yeah, more nuggets. So, and some of them, they were laying while you all heard them cackling in there. So this is our life, y'all, and I'm blessed. I call myself blessed each and every day. So, and I know I am. So I'm gonna enjoy my fake spring right now because I know this ain't gonna last. I love y'all. Until next time, much love from Parton's Mediterranean Homestead.